Staccato Life. Upon a strong sense of bravado, I've aspired to live a life thrilling and staccato, in its sound and draw to that which is dangerous and new. The obvious place to go with this piece is to all of the adventurous, daring acts and rebellious feats, to try and prove just how full, vital, and affirming my experience in this life was, once so sweet. Smuggling to refuseniks denied medical health care, proper food, and work in the former Soviet Union. Jumping out of planes, skydiving into the vast openness, blueness of sky in full nature communion. Teaching, mentoring, conducting research, and facilitating meetings in all types of dangerous neighborhoods. Then fucking unprotected, neither with a condom or repellent. A new lover in the tick-infested Pocono woods. But that is all ego. Attention-seeking and constrained forced poetry tonight, despite the smiley face atop my ever-present depressed black hoodie, which used to be some type of Prada-labeled goodie, I bear and turn over into my heart to share with you. In prayers of a new start, let the prose take over now. To keep surviving, I have no idea how to stay in that staccato life bound. In truth, it is music that came to mind when I reread the phrase staccato in sound. It was my grandmother's piano. She was so progressive, far ahead of her time, a card-carrying member of the Communist Party, the breadwinner of the family, an interior decorator whose friends were all gay men, her hot pink shag carpets adorning a beloved home den. Grandma could have been one of those refuseniks to whom I delivered banned Jewish books if she hadn't left pre-Holocaust with her family, emigrating through Canada. She bought it once settled in Chicago. She played, and then she passed it on to my mother, who played and made music that spoke to her authentic self. Then she abandoned the piano, abandoning her own upbringing and letting her sounds drown out. I inherited it. It's moved about 21 times since I left home at 17. It's not my style at all. It's not modern or mid-century. Heavy, cherry, wooden, hard, Gulbrassen German upright piano with its broken ivory keys. Though I hated knowing that an elephant gave up its tusks, my fingers on the keys would touch and create something true, not new, lifetimes old. The 3 Bs, Brahms, Bach, Beethoven, I'd play, sing aloud, and feel free. Listen to me play. The pulse to live that dangerous life would come up in staccato strokes, trying to let the music bleed out the feelings of a heart that still hopes to create music and connection to something deeper, new, and true. But to this day, my piano remains in storage. It is in my brother's garage collecting dust and makeshift shelves to house my nephew's bikes, shoes with which to hike. Richard, at the age of 2, took my baton and cut off the edges to those bright white keys, like the elephant's tusks cut open off of their big gray seas of faces. Still I played, loving the jagged edges so that I could emit the staccato sound to find my places in a world that I thought I knew. There is that image coming up again in the sky, the picture I'm supposed to use. I flew, I grew, I lived life hard and full. That was my piano. It is gone. Where is my song of myself? Walt Whitman, I've tried creating music for the poems that you've written. I'm all over the place. I can't find a voice or a pace in this class. So fuck you, God, spirit, alas. Where is my hope? The music of it and vitality always spoke. What I would do to feel those jagged edges underneath of my fingers once again. The 3 Bs, Bach, Beethoven, Brahms, your sounds and grounds for me would never end. Lyme disease, you took the staccato out of my life and my now dust-ridden, lonely Gulbrassen. I am working to forgive, to buy a keyboard, strike non-ivory keys, and feel like the skydiving life forgotten. Aside from the serious brain injury, I am over-medicated, weaning from a once holistic organic life that was healthy and whole, wondering how to stop this incongruous writing only to make music again, bring me back to that Gulbrassen. If there is more of a legato rhythm, life now slower, just forward, one beat by beat, then I'd be okay. I look up to something higher than for Lyme and Bart to kill my spirit, my music, my staccato soul. in defeat,